here, you're likely dealing with osteoporosis, but are you also dealing with joint aches and pains? Osteoarthritis can actually be common with osteoporosis. That is why I made this video for you. So my name's Alyssa, I'm a doctor of physical therapy, and I'm an arthritis specialist. But I see people all the time who have osteoarthritis, but also have some weakened bones. And so that is why this video is meant to help you build power and strength and some new exciting exercises you can add to your routine. If you haven't checked out the first version of this video, go ahead and click down below. I would like you to be able to master those movements before progressing to version 2. We're going to kick up the intensity a little bit by adding some weight. I will just be using a small 5-pound kettlebell. You can also use a dumbbell, but as you get used to this video, you can absolutely increase the weight. Weight and external load can absolutely be super powerful in building stronger bones. All right, let's get started. For the warm-up, what we're going to do is you're going to set that weight down by your right foot, and you're going to step on the side of it. So now what you're going to do is you're going to stand on that left foot, and you're going to step over this kettlebell, but I want you to step with power. Everything about osteoporosis and building stronger bones is power. So this is what it looks like. You're going to stomp, come back, stomp, come back. Step as lightly or as powerful as feels good to you. You're stepping. I like to incorporate the arms because it gives you that little bit extra power. And you're stepping and coming back. Hips and spine are the two most common places for osteoporosis. And so this is going to be a really big leg emphasis workout, but it also can be common in the arms, so we will do a few things with the arms too. And we're just going to go 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now I want you just to go over to the other side. We're just starting to get some of that variety and some lateral movements. Wake up all those muscles. Use those arms, get that blood flowing. Heart rate should be going up a little bit. You're stepping and coming back. I want you to take a big step way over the kettlebell or dumbbell and come back. So just try not to go around. I want you to actually try to step over it. And you may notice one side might be a little bit more powerful than the other. And that's okay. We just need to have a little bit more emphasis on that. We have 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now to get warmed up a little bit more in the upper body and get some blood flow through those hips, I want you to hang on to your kettlebell or dumbbell. I want you to hold it real close to you. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to sit your hips back. So notice my knees are just slightly bent. Sit your hips back, power up. Sit your hips back, power up. I like to do this one if you're reaching back for a wall. Reach back for that wall, power up. Reach back for that wall, power up. So you're just sitting your hips back, and I want you to be powerful as you come up. Powerful. You can also do this without weight. Come back, power up. Come back, power up. Come back, power up. So this is a great warm-up exercise just because we get blood flow through the entire body. Power up. Power up. Let's just do 3 more. Sit back, power up. You notice I'm not really bending my knees. This is not a squat. And last one. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna do a balance exercise to warm up because balance is super important for both osteoarthritis and osteoporosis. I want you to step 1 foot in front of the other. Now, what you're gonna do with that weight is you're just gonna toss it back and forth or pass it back and forth. This is just a warm up, so if it feels easy, that's okay. If it does feel easy though, take that weight out a little bit wider. So you're coming out to the side. The further away you get from your body, the harder this is going to be. The closer you are, it's going to make it a little bit easier. Feel those ankles working. Feel all those muscles working together to keep you upright. Now I want you to switch sides, other foot in front. All we're doing is just trying to get some blood flow, get all of those muscles working together. Passing that, getting out a little bit wider if you can, or keeping it nice and close. Awesome job. We have about 10 seconds left here. 10. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. I want you to set your dumbbell, kettlebell, whatever you have in front of you, and take about like a step back. So you should be about a foot away from whatever the object is. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're just going to tap, and it's a stomp. You're just lightly tapping and stomping back. And then when I say speed it up, we're going to lose that stomp, and all you're going to do is add in a quicker pace. Then we're going to go back to that stomp. So I'll tell you when I'll say start, and then you're going to go faster, and I'll say stop, and you're going to return back to the stomp. And start. So you're just going a little bit quicker, touching that object that's in front of you, going as quickly as you can. I would like to see you add a little bit of a hop if you can. Push off those feet and stop. So now you're back. Slow it down. You're back to that stomp. And start. So now you're going a little bit faster. Hang on to something for support if you do need it. Stop. Back to that stomp. You should start to feel your heart rate going up a little bit. This is balance, power, and strength. And all right, last time. Here we go. Start. Lightly tap. Whew, keep it going. This is our last time, so we have 10 seconds left. I want you to give it all you got right here. 3, 2, and stop. Last time. We're going to finish out about 20 seconds here. Try to take some deeper breaths. See if you can bring that heart rate down just a little bit. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. This next one, we're going to put that weight in one arm and we're going to press overhead. If you need to grab a different weight, you can pause this video right now and do that. But what you're going to do, if you have a kettlebell, I just hang on to it just like this, and it kind of rests on your arm. Or if it's light enough, you can just hang on to the actual bell itself. But dumbbells do tend to work a little bit better for this one. Okay. But you're going to just bring that weight to your shoulder, whatever you have. What you're going to do is you're going to step and stomp. Step and stomp. Step and stomp. Now I want you to join in. So you're going to step and press out. So you're pressing up as you're stomping outside. Press and stomp. Press and stomp. Osteoporosis is actually fairly common in the wrist as well, and in the forearm. So this helps to bring some weight through that bone. Whew. Let's just do 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Okay, give that arm a break for a second. Now we're going over to the other side. So same thing, if you do need to modify your weight at all, definitely do that. But now we're pressing up with the left and we're stepping out with the left. Ready? Here we go. Press and stomp. Press and stomp. Press and stomp. Press and stomp. You don't need to stomp as hard as you can. Just give it a little bit more force than a normal step, especially if you're starting to feel some fatigue too. Press up with some power and step out with some power. Power is the name of the game to build stronger bones, but also stronger joints. Let's try 3, 2, and last one, and bring it down. Okay, now, this next one, what we're gonna do is you're just gonna set your weight down to the side because we don't need it right now. Okay, we're gonna bring in a little bit of jumping, and now this time, if you need to, a lot of times if you're newer to jumping, I like to use a kitchen counter or something, but if you have been doing some jumping or are feeling up to it, all I want you to do is we're just gonna do a small hop. Now I just want you to try to leave the ground, but if you need to, you can use a kitchen counter to help push yourself up a little bit, but you're just hopping, and we have 3, 2, on the rest, you're gonna punch right out in front of you, and I want you to punch as quickly as you can, but the idea is you're focusing right here. Make sure you're breathing through it, and I want you to punch as quickly as you can. Core is also extremely important. Bend your knees just a little bit so they're soft. And then when I say jump, we're gonna jump. Ready? 3, 2, small jumps. And then when I say punch, we're gonna go back to punching, and we're gonna do this just a couple of times. And punch. Punching as quickly as you can. Go, 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 go. Breathing through this. Don't hold your breath. Don't bear down. Jump. If you need to, you can also stomp. But I do want you to try to see if you can jump, even by using some support. Punch. All right, you should be starting to get that heart rate up. Go as fast or as slow as feels okay to you. This is your workout, and these are your bones we're trying to strengthen. And last time for that jumping, here we go, jump. You can imagine that you have a jump rope, or you can just jump. 3, 2, last time punch. Seconds, give it all you got. I want you to go as quickly as you can. Feel that core really start to work. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're gonna go back to balance. Give your heart rate a break for a second. Okay, now what I want you to do is I want you to go on one foot. So you can either just stand on one foot, or you can use the back foot for a kickstand that if you need it, you can touch down. Also have support for this balance exercise if you do need it. Okay, now what you're gonna do, you're gonna stand on your left leg and put your right leg behind you. You're gonna take this weight, bring it up to your shoulders. You're gonna press, bring it over. Press. So this one you can press and bring it over. If you have a kettlebell, I'll come a little bit closer. You can press, you can flip it over, or just pass it back and forth. But I want you to go overhead while you do this. So you can stand on one leg. You can use a soup can for this. You can use something that has weight. You can even use a rock outside. Something that gives you a little bit extra weight and makes you challenge your balance. If you lose your balance, just recoup and then come back using that kickstand if you can. We have 3, 2, and 1. Give those arms a break for a second. So this time, instead of going overhead, we're gonna go around. So I'm gonna show you. Stand on the right leg now. Get your balance before we start moving. Okay, you're gonna go all the way around. So I like to call this the rainbow that we just did. And then this is the around town. So you're going around town. We're basically challenging your balance side to side, which we do not do very often in daily life. So that's why this is super important. And we're going to switch and rotate the other way now. Take it around town. Lose your balance, just recoup and start moving again. We have 10, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now, we're going to do one more round of the jumping and punching. So this time, I want you to try to jump side to side. So if you have like an imaginary line on the ground, just jump side to side, or you can very quickly step side to side. Now, for the punches, you're going to rotate. So you're just going to do a small rotation right out in front. So we're going to start with those side to side jumps, and then when I say punch, you're going to punch, just adding a little bit more rotation. So here we go, jump side to side, start now. So you're just jumping, small jump side to side, or remember you can go quickly this way too if jumping doesn't feel great to you, especially side to side. Punch, cross, 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 cross. You do not have to cross all the way. I want you to keep your shoulders facing forward. You're just adding a little bit of rotation. And jump. Punch. So the purpose of these punches is, one, to get your heart rate going, but two, to really start to work that core. We don't do a lot of rotation in daily life either, so it can be great for the core muscles, which we're always trying to look for ways to get a stronger core. Jump. Last time, punch. Last time, jump. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we're going to go back to those balance exercises, but now we're going to flip them. So when we stand on the left side, we're going to do the around the world. And then when we stand on the right side, you're going to do the rainbow pass overhead. So grab an appropriate weight if you need it. If you need to change from what you were using before. Stand on the left. First get your balance. Use that kickstand back there if you need it. And we're going around town. See, even I'm getting off balance. The heavier the weight that you use for this one, the harder it is. So keep that in mind when you start to master this. Increase the weight. And switch. 3, 2, you might start to feel a little bit of fatigue set in because of all the jumping that we've gotten in already. Okay, now, again, you're going to stand on the right side this time, but you're going to pass overhead. You're almost making like a rainbow above your head. So I want you to try using the weight you have, modify to a soup can or something you can easily pass overhead. And we have 10 seconds left here. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Now, I want you to set this weight down by your side. Okay. We're going back, so I want you to step to one side of the kettlebell, dumbbell, whatever you have. Step. So we're going back to what we started with. You're stepping over and coming back. Stepping over and coming back. Again, use those arms to add in a little bit more power. Work that balance. 3 more on the side. 3, 2, Last one. And other side. Same thing. Use those arms to get some power. Really feel it in the outside hip, the leg that's staying still. Three more here. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Now, last thing we're gonna do is you're gonna grab that weight and you're gonna hold it really close to your chest. We're gonna go back to that small sit back in your hips and that explosion up. Explode up. When you press up, I don't want you to arch your back. I want you to just press straight out in front of you. Small bend in the knees, sitting your hips back, explode forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, 1. Okay, you made it. So we have finished version 2 of the osteoporosis series. Like I said, there is version 1. If you've gone through version 1, you can also add weight to that one as well. That one's a little bit more strengthening. This one is a little bit more cardio based. So if you loved this video, I want to know down in the comments. If you finished it, let me know, because the more people that comment saying they finished, maybe that will help inspire somebody else to get started and to give this a try. With osteoporosis, one of the biggest things is working with higher impact exercise and knowing what is safe for you, especially if you're dealing with joint aches and pains. That is why I have created this series, because like I said, they're extremely common together, and I want you to know exactly what you need to do. Add any of these exercises into your normal routine or repeat this over and over again. I'll have more exercise videos coming to you. If you subscribe by clicking that red subscribe button below, you will get notified when I do release those new videos. Thanks for watching.